Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to a special presentation of Scooby Doo First Frights for Nintendo Wii. Because Scooby Doo came out in Fortnite, I figured people are going to be looking for Scooby Doo, right? Maybe, I don't know. Also, we all like Scooby Doo here. Scooby Doo has been in everybody's consciousness since the 1960s. Some of us weren't, alive then, but Scooby Doo's been around a long time. Good times. So this will be a mini-series, provided it does well. Which, I mean, it's Scooby-Doo. Be surprised if it doesn't do well. But, I was researching a lot of stuff about Scooby-Doo, and apparently, I didn't even know this, but how many of you guys know what Hanna-Barbera is? So, good old Ted Turner. You know who Ted Turner is? Guy owns TBS, TNT, Turner Classic Movies, that guy. When he bought Hanna-Barbera, there was a Scooby hiatus that happened after 1992. And we didn't get a new Scooby anything until 1998. So those of you that had cable in the 90s, Scooby-Doo was all over cable in reruns.
Wow, a little on edge?
Sorry, Velma. Like we haven't eaten since the snack after lunchtime snack.
Shaggy, Scooby, you guys are going to love me. The Keystone Castle International Food Festival.
Food festival?
A castle? Sounds like it could be a fun type of vacation.
It's beautiful. Look at the amazing scenery.
And there's even an eating competition.
Scoop, this is like no time for sleeping, man. We've got to start clearing all these shelves.
Why do that now?
To make room for the trophies we're totally gonna be bringing back.
I'd really love to go, but I promised we'd help my cousin Anna win her school talent contest.
We'll be there, Daph. I've heard St. Louis High has the biggest cafeteria in the state. The biggest? Yum.
And cafeterias always have the best customers, like us.
So as much as I'd like to see that castle, can Anna count on us?
Totally. With Scoob and my sweet dance moves in her act, she'll get a first place trophy. Then we can go eat our way to ours.
Nostalgia. Alright. Episode 1. Mwahaha. Yep, so the reason why we didn't have a lot of Scooby-Doo in the 90s, although we did because cable was just really starting out in the 90s, right? So most kids, we didn't know what 1960 was from 1970 because they took all of Hanna-Barbera's Scooby-Doo things and threw them on Cartoon Network, Cartoon Express on USA. Anybody remember the USA Network? What about TNT, TBS? And then they started working on 2 Scooby-Doo animated movies.
One more time.
In the name?
Stop! You sound like a mouse, Anna. You must project. And again.
In the name of the gods. Ms. Hilkin? Is that you? I hope?
Whoops.
I can't wait to see Anna. Thanks for helping her out, guys.
No problem, Daphne. We're happy to help, right, Scoob? Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Okay, let's split up. We'll find Anna faster that way.
Like we'll search in this direction. Right, Scoob?
Right.
If we're gonna dance at Anna's contest, we need to find the cafeteria and fuel up.
Scooby Doo.
I don't think that's Matthew Lillard. Who plays Shaggy in this? Yeah, Cartoon Network proved that you could take shows that were 30 years old, put them on TV, and have people watch them again. Same thing when they put a lot of 80s television in the 2000s on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network had some of the highest ratings of, like, any television network for a very long time. Late 90s, early 2000s, and their programming blocks were shows that were 10, 15, sometimes even 30 years old. It just showed if you have a good show, it's still a good show after all those years. It's pretty incredible, actually. But a lot of us grew up watching reruns, and we had no idea there were reruns. Unless you would stick around for the credits, and you'd see that it said copyright 1960.
Come in, Scooby. Shaggy, come in. Do you copy?
Like we copy, or whatever.
Hi, boys. You need to find a way into the school. Anna should be inside somewhere.
Like cool, man. Leave it to us, Velma.
Yeah.
Okay, keep me posted. Velma out.
Yeah, I don't think that can't be Casey Kasem. He would be dead at this point. Actually, you know what? I need to know now. One sec, guys and gals. I have to know this. Scooby Doo First Frights. 2009. Who played Shaggy? Scott Ines is the voice of Shaggy. Who is Scott Ines? He was in Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. He appeared in Scooby-Doo 2002. He played Scrappy. Wasn't this guy a YouTuber? What happened to Scott Ines? I don't remember. You guys remember Scott Ines?
Yum, yum, yum. Snack time.
I don't remember. Scooby Food. Is Scott Ines dead? No. I don't think so. He was a YouTuber. Who did he play in the 2000? Who did he play in the Scooby-Doo movie? He's not Scooby, is he? Wait a sec. I think he played Scooby too. Wow, he did play Scooby. What? Okay, Scott Ines played Scooby-Doo in Zombie Island, Scooby and Shaggy in The Witch's Ghost, Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, he played Scooby and Shaggy, Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase, he played Scooby, Shaggy, and the Creeper. 2002 Scooby-Doo, he played Scrappy-Doo, the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. He played he played Shaggy in 2004, Scooby-Doo and the Toon Tour of Mysteries. 2020, he played no more Scooby-Doo characters. So he was involved with Scooby-Doo from 1998 until 2005. He was a regular on Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, if you remember that. He was on Megas XLR. And he was involved with the Scooby-Doo video games from 1999 until 2009. That's a lot of Scooby-Doo games, actually. How could I forget Scott Ines? I actually like his Scooby better than Frank's. Because he sounds a lot like the Scooby that came before Scott. The Scooby who died. Wow, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Scott. And Scott is still active today. He's a voice actor. He's just not involved with, you know, Frank plays Scooby, obviously. He plays Fred Jones and Scooby. But I have to say that his Shaggy sounds a lot like Casey Kasem. Doesn't it? Like, I like his Shaggy. I love Matthew Lillard. And I love the fact that a fan, you know, grew up to play the character he loved growing up. Like, you know, Matthew Lillard was a huge fan of Shaggy growing up. Not only did he get to play the live-action Shaggy, but then later in his life he played the cartoon Shaggy, too. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Matthew Lillard still the voice of Shaggy today? I believe he is. But Scott Ines, both his Shaggy and his Scooby sound a lot like their predecessors. Whereas, I mean, Frank Weckler's Scooby sounds like, you know, Scooby-Doo from the 60s. Scott Ines' Scooby-Doo sounds like the Scooby from the 70s and the 80s. He does. It's a great impression. I actually thought it was Casey Kasem for a brief second. I was like, wait a second.
All right, Scoob, we've got to be quiet sneaking around here. If a teacher finds us, we're like history, man.
See, that's a pretty good Casey Kasem impression. That's very good. Question for you, chat. Is Matthew Lillard still the voice of Shaggy today? Like, who plays Shaggy in the Guess Who Scooby-Doo show? Is it Matthew? Scott Ines retired? Oh. So Scott Ines was involved with Scooby-Doo from 1998 until 2009. Okay, yeah, that's a good run. That's about 10 years.
Dude, a Scooby medallion! Get it!
So technically, Matthew Lillard has been a part of Scooby-Doo since 2002.
Snack time.
Okay, you guys can help me with my Scooby stuff. Was Matthew Lillard's first animated role as Shaggy in Mystery Incorporated? Or was it the What's New Scooby-Doo show?
Mine.
That's worth like 500 Scooby snacks.
What are you doing back there?
We're Shaggy and Scooby, garden inspectors.
Shaggy and Scooby? I've heard of you. I'm Anna.
Anna? Like Daphne's cousin?
Yeah.
We're here to, like, help you win your contest.
And I'll need some real help. We haven't been able to finish a single dress rehearsal since the Phantom started haunting the theater.
Zoinks! Like, did you say Phantom?
Phantom?
Yeah, the Phantom of the High School Musical. He keeps terrorizing us whenever we're in the theater. Ms. Hilkin still isn't happy with our performance, and the contest is this weekend.
Ms. Hilkin?
The drama teacher.
Okay, but first, like, if we're gonna go find the food, Phantom, we need to know. Is there a cafeteria here?
Right past that building. But why?
Gotta get some energy if we're gonna help you win your contest. Like my philosophy of life, Scoob. Food before Phantom. All right, to the school eats.
Who was the voice of Scooby-Doo prior to Scott? I have to know. This is driving me crazy. One sec, guys, one sec. I know how to do this. Scooby... 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. There it is. Alright, who played Scooby? Who played Scooby? Who played Scooby? Who played Scooby? Don Mezek? Wait. Scooby was the voice of who? He was in the Johnny Quest show too? I knew that guy sounded familiar in Freakazoid. So this whole time, Scooby-Doo was the voice of several Hanna-Barbera characters. I mean, that would make sense. You work for the same company, but I never knew that. Wow, he died 2 years after his retirement. That's sad. Okay, so, alright, so I never knew this. So my favorite voice of Scooby-Doo was Don Mezek. Scott Innes does a pretty good impression of Don. But Don was my favorite Scooby. Yeah, he's pretty close to his. I mean, that's really impressive. I like when impersonators can sound just like their, you know, the intended voice. I mean, that's pretty incredible. I should just be able to jump over here, right? No?
Like, chill.
Chill. I'm trying to jump over the fence. I want to let me jump over the fence.
Shaggy, it's Fred. Have you found a way into the school yet?
No, but like we found Anna. Oh, and like watch out for the Phantom.
Phantom?
Fred? Yellow? Oh, he's gone, Scoob. Like a phantom.
Don Mezek was the voice of... All these guys were in the same shows together, too. Transformers and... What? Who did Casey Kasem play in Transformers? Yo! Scooby's the voice of Astro the dog from the Jetsons. He was also the voice of Hampton J. Pig in Tiny Toons? How did I not know this? I thought all the cartoon dogs sounded the same when I was a kid. It's because it was the same guy. What? I just thought they got to sound alike to sound like Scooby-Doo. Astro was Scooby. Scooby was Astro. My mind is just blown. He was the voice of Boo Boo? And Ranger Smith? Next you're gonna tell me he's, Alvin and the Chipmunks' dad. It's the voice of Astro, holy crap. He was Dr. Quest. And Bandit the dog. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this stuff. He was the original voice of Zorak from Space Ghost. This is Scooby-Doo we're talking about. I thought the guy just had one job. He was like literally the voice of Hanna-Barbera. How is that possible? That dude had an insane career, man. Holy cow, I never knew this. But it makes sense. He's Muttley from Wacky Racers. Like, what? Who else was he? He was Sebastian and Josie and the Pussycats. He played the dog in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, 1970. Pebbles and Bam Bam Show. He was, I don't know, it doesn't matter. He was in the Harlem Globetrotters. Wow. What else? Okay, now we're in the 70s. What else you got? Were you in the Super Friends? He was the original voice of Boo Boo. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Scoob, I'm a crackpot. I mean, crackshot. Come over here and like swap to me.
Guys, he was the 1975 voice of Spike the Dog in Tom and Jerry. He was Jabberjaw. How did I not know this? Okay, thank God he wasn't Dynamite. I was like, if he's Dynamite too, that'd be insane. In the Hobbit movie, he played Balin, a goblin, and a troll in the Hobbit movie, The Lord of the Rings, 1977. He was in the Super Friends! Guys! Guys. Scooby-Doo played the Scarecrow in the Challenge of the Super Friends. I kid you not. Scooby-Frickin-Doo was in the Super Friends Challenge of the Super Friends show as the Scarecrow. 1978. Wow. He played Godzuki in the Godzilla show. Everybody remember Godzilla? Godzilla, and Godzuki. He was frickin' Godzuki, man. What in the world? What else? Now we're in the 1980s. Okay. Anything I recognize besides the Flintstones and the Richie Rich Scooby-Doo show. What? What Richie Rich Scooby-Doo show? I don't remember that. 1982, Richie Rich and Scooby-Doo show. He played Scooby and Scrappy-Doo.
Hey, a grapple switch.
My mind is blown. I think I'm having problems here. He was the announcer in the Flintstones. He played Papa Smurf? What? The Papa Smurf was Scooby-Doo? This man was my childhood! What? He was the Vulture in the Spider-Man show. The 1982, Not As Amazing Friends. The Mighty Orbots. I don't remember that. He played a character called Commander Rondo. He played Ratchet in Transformers G1? No, he did not! Doesn't sound anything like Scooby. How many Hanna-Barbera people were in Transformers? We got Casey Kasem, Don Mezek, Frank Weckler. Who else? Shaggy can use his grapple on special zones. Okay, I'm sorry. My mind has just been blown out of its... what? I did not know this. I'm like dial-up internet right now. My head is like just... How did I not know this stuff?
Hey, up there, Scoob. Can't you, like, smell that cafeteria taste?
I was this years old when I learned that Scooby-Doo was the voice of my childhood and I never knew it? How did I not know this? I don't know who the professor is. He played the professor in G.I. Joe. Anybody remember the character the professor in G.I. Joe?
A pressure switch, like over there. Like it's grapple time, man. I can get up there. Scooby, the dog door. Dog, door, you, go, me, Sloppy Joes.
What? I don't remember a character called the Professor. Berenstein Bears, he played the dog. I don't remember that show. He played Astro again in the 1980s revival of the Jetsons. Played Yogi Bear again in 1985. Papa Smurf. The New Adventures of Johnny Quest, he was back as Dr. Quest. He played Scrooge's father in DuckTales. He was in The Real Ghostbusters, additional voices. Wow, the man who played Boo Boo played Scooby-Doo, Papa Smurf, Ratchet, and Transformers. But he mostly stayed in Hanna-Barbera projects. Cartoon All-Stars, he played Papa Smurf. Obviously. I literally had my mind collectively blown tonight. I had no idea. What in the world? Tom and Jerry Kids, he was Droopy the dog. Wait, was he the original Droopy?
Oh man, the food's like down this hole. Back to the drawing board, Scooby-Doo. I haven't even had dinner, and like I'm already being deserted.
There was a Plucky Duck spin-off of Tiny Toons? I don't remember that. Guys, was Don Mezek the original voice of Droopy the dog? Because he came, like... I'm seeing a lot of Droopy the dog shows in the late 80s, early 90s, and it's Don Mezek.
We'll never find Anna if we have to search in the dark.
By the looks of things, that's the power shed right there. The generator should be inside.
Garfield and Friends. He was in Bonkers. He played the mayor. Tiny Toon Adventures. Hampton J. Pig. Yep, there it is. Was he ever in Batman the Animated Series? No. He was in Freakazoid. He played Dr. Vernon Danger, so a parody of Dr. Quest, which he originally voiced. That's insane. Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, he reprised his role. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. The Scooby Doo laugh is his archived recordings? That's creepy. He played the gnomes in King's Quest V. Okay, alright, wow. Wow, my mind was blown tonight. I am, what? Fred can move heavy objects and push them. Yeah. I can't believe that. How did I not know this? So he was the guy who replaced... So he was the second voice of Droopy the dog then? Don Mezek? Fred can move heavy objects. Okay, so how does Fred open things?
And stay down.
What are you throwing, Fred? Can Velma pick locks? I love the idea of Fred eating Scooby snacks.
Jinkies! That switch is huge. See if you can turn it, Fred.
Wait, Frank Weckler was the voice of Dynomutt? Oh, that's weird. I'm surprised they let Frank do it. It sounds like Don was doing all the dog voices for Hanna-Barbera. That is so freaky, though. Like, I always thought they got sound-alikes as a kid for the dog voices in the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, but it was always Don. Literally Astro and Muttley. I guess his real voice sounded like Papa Smurf. I don't know.
If we get those big sports lights on, we'll be able to see a whole lot better.
Maybe I could use that device to turn them on.
Because he needed money? I mean, voice acting roles didn't pay that much in the 60s, so probably. I mean, he worked on... Think about this. You know, I always thought the actor who played Scooby-Doo had it made. He also had to be the voice of Astro and all the Jetsons stuff. He played additional voices on the Flintstones. He was Boo-Boo in the Yogi Bear show. He was in everything in the 60s almost. And then he was the voice of just about every character in the 70s and the 80s.
And stay down.
That's crazy.
Need my computer skills?
Yeah, I need your computer skills. I don't have any computer skills. What is your computer skills?
Silly Velma. I need to press the buttons in the right order.
This was a fun game. Okay, so now I'm in the spotlight. Now what?
And stay down.
Oh, you have to... I got it now. You have to activate all the switches. Sorry, guys. I literally had, like... I had no idea.
Look, Velma. Clues.
Jinkies! Look how many there are. We'll need them all to piece the clue together.
Then we'll run the bases and get the clues. Duh.
Daphne, come in. Do you copy?
Daphne here. Hi, Velma.
The boys found Anna, and apparently we've got a phantom on our hands.
Sounds like another mystery. Cool.
The phantom may be on our hands, but he's missing a glove on one of his. Keep an eye out for clues. When one of us finds a way into the school, we'll all meet up.
Okay, Daphne out.
Now we're gonna play as Daphne. Or not.
Hey, kids!
Coach Hayes. Fred Jones. I remember you from when your school used to play ours.
Fred Jones, the star quarterback. Your spectacular pass really stole the game away from us, son.
Sorry, sir, but thanks, sir.
So you'll be at the sports carnival this weekend?
This weekend? But the talent show's this weekend.
Ha, that's what Ms. Hilkin thinks.
Pardon?
Ms. Hilkin, the drama teacher. Well, think about it. How do they ever hope to win the talent contest if they can't even finish a dress rehearsal?
Yeah, that is tough to do when there's a phantom in the house.
Just as well, as far as I'm concerned. My star player is in that show.
Well, our friend's cousin's in the show, too, so we need to help them get phantom-free.
Well, a word of advice. Ask Ms. Hilkin where she was every time the phantom appeared.
Uh-oh.
Looks like someone has a bone to pick with us.
And stay there.
Thelma uses projectiles like, multiverses.
I'll take that.
Man, I don't know. After learning about Don's past, I kind of like the actor
Fred,
more
look up
now,
there on the
because
roof. What is that?
Gee, don't know. Let's go check it out.
there was so many shows that I watched with his voice in, and I didn't even realize it.
Hey, wait for me. I could get across on that pole.
Kung Fu Daffy time.
Up I go.
Yep, Kung Fu Daphne. Very cool. Thanks, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Cool. I always wanted to be a pilot.
Whoa, run!
What? Scooby Doo, I thought you were brave.
Oops. I died. I'm sorry, Daphne. I thought I could kick butt and take name. Oh, she had a super move! Oh, of course she did! Of course Daphne had a super move. Why didn't I think of that? Derp. Wow. Oh, do we? Oh, we don't have the shorts. One sec, guys. I gotta post those shorts. I didn't realize there was a super move. Hey guys, if you want to keep this stream going without breaks, you gotta keep the shorts views up. So have that run in the background if you could. I forgot to post that. That's my bad. Daphne needs courage in order to fight? She does the crane technique. They're throwing the arms up there.
Snacks for Scooby!
Oh, that's funny.
This can go towards my costume.
Costumes? What costumes? Keep investigating as you move through this level. Oh, okay. Dang.
Not to the face.
They
Oh
look
my
tasty.
gosh, that's not good. Daphne, how are you supposed to avoid getting electrocuted? You can't jump that high. Clue? Where? You're telling me there's a clue nearby.
Jeepers, can they eat this many?
I bet you the voice of Velma or Daphne was in a lot of stuff too. I have to look that up later. Because you can hear Frank Weckler's voice in so many things, and it's easy to follow him, but Scooby? But Don wasn't the first voice of Scooby-Doo, he was the second. Because the first voice of Scooby-Doo has a much higher voice than Don does. I kind of do an impression of the Scooby-Doo from the 60s. Not Don's Scooby-Doo. Don had a deeper voice. Oh! Ah! Whoops! I mean, with unlimited health, though, it doesn't really matter.
Scooby snacks for my friend Scooby.
Uh-oh. Aha! Now you face bicycle kick! Wow, that's totally cheating. The water fountain's like right there. Huh. That's hilarious. Wait, really? Don was the first voice of Scooby in the 60s? Why'd he sound so bad? He was the voice in Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The first Scooby sounded like this. Much higher. The other Scooby, like Don's Scooby, sounds deeper. It sounds like two different people. Sorry, Scooby. Strong kicks, Daphne. Oh, you can't jump down. Okay, never mind. No, Frank didn't start playing Scooby until, like, the 2000s. Frank was the voice of Scooby-Doo starting in 2010. Scott Ain's last time playing Scooby was this game. Frank took over the role of Scooby-Doo in 2010. Which Frank has still been the voice of Scooby-Doo. Frank has been the voice of Scooby-Doo since, like, Oh my gosh, he's been Scooby-Doo for 15 years. Yeah? I can never pronounce Frank's name. His last name is either Welker or Weckler. Fred the football player can now be purchased.
Snacks for Scooby! I'll keep these for Scooby.
There's no clue in here? Daphne destroying everything. Frank started voicing Scooby in 2002? But it says Scott Hines was the voice of Scooby-Doo. That's weird. So it says Frank took over the voice of Scooby-Doo in 2002 with the What's New Scooby-Doo show, but Scott Hines continued to voice Scooby in other projects. So you had two voices of Scooby at the same time. Do I like Ben 10? Yes.
Hello there.
Oops, that was me.
Daphne kicking butt, taking names.
Jeepers, can they eat this many? If we clear the stairs of these witches, the gang will be able to get into the school. It's gonna take more than Want it again? Wow!
Liu Kang bicycle kick. Still more witches? Oh.
Jump! Want it again? Not to the face.
Sorry, Scooby. I just kicked Scoob in the face.
Hey, good work, guys.
Come on, Scoob. Gotta find those clues.
Clues?
Right, clues. Sure, Shaggy.
We found one clue in a costume. Chase. Mystery Incorporated was the only Scooby-Doo show that was dark. 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo says otherwise. ...1980 Scooby-Doo, 13 episodes of 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo starring Vincent Price.
Come on! Like we're gonna be done!
Yo, you left Scooby behind, dude! Zoinks, Fright Night.
Too fast for you, monster!
Yeah, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo was weird. Like Zoink Scoob! Wait, I didn't want Fred to be turned into Football Fred. He looks weird.
There! Going long!
Yikes. Of course, Daphne and Fred. Of course. What is my favorite Scooby-Doo movie? There's been so many, Richard. I remember a movie from when I was a kid called Scooby-Doo Goes to Hollywood. I also really do like the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I remember seeing that on video from Blockbuster.
Lever, over there. I'll keep these for Scooby.
Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost I remember pretty well. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Sleuth. Or Cyber Chase? It was a Cyber Chase. I also like that recent Scooby-Doo movie from almost 10 years ago with Batman Brave and the Bold. That was pretty good. It had the Batman Brave and the Bold cast, and it had Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated in it, I think. That wasn't bad. That was kind of fun. Football Fred is weird.
Get those clues.
How do people feel about Scrappy-Doo being no more? I didn't really like Scrappy-Doo, so him being the villain in one of the movies didn't bother me.
Eat this many?
I'm sure they'll bring Scrappy-Doo back someday. Maybe.
And smash.
Where is Amber? She's sleeping. Amber had to work from 4 in the morning until, like, 3 in the afternoon. Her job kept her very late because she had to help train somebody in the kitchen. So they wouldn't let... Amber was only supposed to work until 11. But they had her work until, like, whatever time. And then she worked with me from... She worked with me from 3:30 until 7 o'clock when she went to bed.
I don't think so.
You'll probably hear Amber again on my 3rd stream. She'll probably get up like around 1 or 2 in the morning because she said she's going to do some housework. Because she doesn't get to do stuff because she, you know, she has a day off tomorrow, so... But she's still... You have to remember, even though she has a day off, if there's not an Ultimate stream, she still goes by her new schedule, which is she goes to bed by 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then she gets up around 2:40 or 3 in the morning, and she's up and around. Even on her days off, she does that. She might stream, because I didn't do the Jared Leto stream, and if she gets done with everything she said, she might do the Jared Leto Fortnite stream sometime tomorrow. Before whatever the first stream of the day is. We found a clue! Oh, the coach is the bad guy.
Velma? Come in, Velma.
This is Velma. Over.
We found a clue in the library, and I think it belongs to someone you know. It's a whistle.
A coach's whistle.
Exactly.
Jinkies! We'll keep looking. If the Phantom is Coach Hayes, Ms. Hilton's the only one who can confirm our suspicions. We need to find her.
Right. Found anything interesting in the science rooms?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, Daphne out.
Velma out.
When is the last Scooby-Doo game we got, anyway? What was the last Scooby-Doo game? Oh, Shaggy? Oops.
This better do something.
What? Okay, so then it has to be 312. Ding. Ding. And then 2. Yep.
A trophy? For me? Gee, thanks.
I don't know. I stopped watching Ben 10 when they changed the animation style. I love the animation style of Ben 10 Alien Force, but when they stopped using that animation style, I lost interest in the show. Well, how do I get that? Okay.
All right, and heave!
And smash.
Excusez-moi.
Bring it on. Joe.
Excusez-moi.
Want it again?
Excusez-moi.
And smash.
Leather! Bombs away!
Want it again?
I don't remember when the animation style changed from Alien Force. I think it was... I don't remember. They were still adults, but they looked like little kids again. That's when I dipped. I was like, nah, I can't watch this anymore. It doesn't look good. I expect shows to look quality, and when they deviate from said quality, I usually bounce. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It doesn't look very appealing anymore. I've been so spoiled with, like, 80s and 90s cartoons where, like, they kept getting better and better as time went on. Like, the animation kept improving and, you know, things just started to look better and better. And then when animation companies started to get really lazy and stuff like that and do what they call stylized looks instead of, you know, more, like, I don't know, decent-looking stuff. I was like, yeah, no. And with Ben 10, I was like... shocked. It was like, dude,
Lever,
this used to
over
look
there.
so cool.
Teamwork! We've got to pull
What
it at the same
happened?
time!
They look
I just couldn't
tasty.
watch it anymore. I
Snacks
was like,
for
nah.
Scooby.
What did they do to Ben? They butchered my boy. What is this?
Pow.
Why? I have to have Velma. Hey guys, I need you to click that shorts thing or I gotta go on break and release a short. I have a Lego Batman short I can release. But I'd still have to go on break for a little bit. And just so you know, this stream's already gotten 1,000 views a while ago. I just, you know. I just want to keep playing because this is so much fun.
Teamwork. We've got to pull it at the same time.
Well, the reason why they changed the Batman the Animated Series,
Lover,
though, was
over
to
there.
match with Superman. Once they brought Superman and other DC characters into the show, Batman's stylized or more contemporary look that he had in season 1 through 3 wasn't going to work. So they had to give him a different appearance. They had to make sure that Batman matched what he looked like. Oh, of course, elevator stuff. They had to make sure that Batman matched Superman. They also, if you look very carefully, go back and watch the Red Sky series of Batman the Animated Series. Notice how Gotham City suddenly transforms into the 90s, whereas before the architecture was like very 1950s-esque. The architecture completely changes in the 4th season of Batman the Animated Series.
Here we go.
It does. And it was all done, according to Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, to match the aesthetic of Superman. Because they couldn't have Batman trapped in the 1950s when Superman was in modern times. It just wouldn't work.
And smash.
Which is a bummer, but, you know. They had to bring Batman into the modern age.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hello, Fred.
Uh-oh. Shaggy will have some too.
Can I tell you guys something funny? When I was a kid, I always wanted Shaggy and Daphne to end up as a couple. And after I saw the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, I really wanted it to happen. Because Daphne was so nice to Shaggy and the 13 Ghosts.
More snacks.
Like, they just had great chemistry in that show. Eventually, they paired him up with Velma, but I don't know. The idea of, like, the popular girl ending up with the geeky guy, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of nice.
Swell. Scooby will love these.
Having her with Fred is just so easy. What'd I think of Little Nightmares 3? It was okay.
No, no.
Kung Fu Daphne, gotta kick your butt, take your name. Oh, that was easy.
I've been bested.
Poor Yorick, I kicked his butt.
I'll keep these for Scooby.
You felt the same about Daphne and Shaggy? I know, right? Also, it felt like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo that Shaggy got some, like, courage, as well as, like, we got to see him step it up as a man a little bit. Because, I mean, they weren't dealing with people in Halloween costumes. They were actually fighting demons and ghosts. And Fred wasn't really around. Fred and Velma were, like, in one episode. I forget what they were doing. Yeah, I remember that. Daphne and Shaggy shared a kiss in Mystery Incorporated. Wasn't it when he was dating Velma, though? I really wish they didn't cancel Mystery Incorporated. That was a great show. I don't remember how it ended. Didn't it end on a cliffhanger or something? Okay, I need your guys' help with something, okay? Did Daphne learn martial arts because of Sarah Michelle Gellar? Or could she do martial arts in Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo and the Witch Ghost? Was Sarah Michelle Gellar in 2002 the one to do it? Or was it 90s direct-to-video Daphne that did the martial arts? I can't remember. Was it because of Sarah Michelle Gellar? Or was it because of 90s Daphne in general? Does anybody remember or no? It was because of Sarah Michelle Gellar? Okay. Daphne just has a talk show in, She just has the talk show in, Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. Man, Fred looks so bad with that football costume. Oof. Ah! Didn't Velma break up with Shaggy because he was spending too much time with Scooby? Like, it was always weird to me that Velma was feeling threatened by him hanging out with his dog. Like, I was kind of like, you're treating Scooby like the other woman when he's a dog. What's up with that? That's weird. I get it was funny, but I was always kind of like, it's a dog. If my girlfriend was threatened by my cat, I mean, that's weird. They're not humans. They're pets. You know what I mean? I found that so weird. I was like, what? That's the reason you're gonna break them up? Not because he kissed Daphne, but because... Because what? Because of Scooby? That's so bizarre.
I hit it.
I would think the reason why Daphne, or the Shaggy and Daphne kiss would be a core reason why they didn't... Why Velma would be ticked at Shaggy, because yeah, I mean, he kissed another woman. But to be jealous over a dog? It just felt really weird. Because actually, Mystery Incorporated Velma's my favorite Velma. After all these years, she's my favorite Velma.
Freddy, I don't know about this snooping backstage. We could get in trouble.
Relax, Daphne. No one will be here this late. Time to punt.
This is a really fun game.
Pow!
There.
Velma Bandito. Okay. Velma Bandito.
Shaggy will have some too.
I mean, you all eat the same Scooby snacks. It's a thing.
Hey, you kids! Nobody's supposed to be back here. What are you doing?
We're trying to help. We're looking for clues to keep the show from being haunted.
You must be Miss Hilkin.
That's right. The drama teacher here, 22 years now. So, you've heard of our disturbances.
Anna's my cousin. We're worried about her.
Well, that phantom has been a big nuisance.
We were told you were never around when he shows up.
Well...
So, Miss Hilkin... The Phantom's around, and Ms. Hilkin isn't.
That sure doesn't sound like Ms. Hilkin.
Anna told me she used to be a prize-winning actress. She even won a Golden Square. Don't you think it's strange that Ms. Hilkin disappears every time the Phantom's around?
Yeah, a little too strange if you ask me. Velma, come in, Velma.
Reading you loud and clear, Fred. Over.
It looks like we have a new prime suspect. We just met Ms. Hilkin, and gee, was she a strange one. Quick, too.
Quick like a phantom, perhaps?
Maybe. We'll keep looking for clues.
Copy. Over.
1 sec, guys. There's another stream tonight, but it's not Scooby Doo. I'm just setting it up for you. You will definitely have another Scooby Doo tomorrow. Scooby Doo will have a different character on the thumbnail, though. I'm thinking Daphne. Daphne and Scooby, I think. And let's set this for 11:30. And then I need to finish assembling the vacuum. Okay. Everything is fully destructible.
Snacks for Scooby!
Oops. Sorry, Fred. Ow. There we go. Hey. Let's not get too nasty there.
I said not to the face!
I said not to the face.
And smash!
One of these days, I have to rewatch the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. I don't think I've seen the second one. Wait, was there a second live-action Scooby-Doo movie? I can't remember. Alright, mystery stream is already set up.
look, here you are, and how lucky you're the stars. But it just might not end so well for you. Could you be that mystery crew? You know I'll see my plans through. What I'm saying is no talent show for you. I don't know why they even put it on that day. You know what I say. Come now, Skulls, that's your cue. Show these kids what you can do. Come on, kids, now just go home. What are you doing here alone? I am going to call your parents on the phone. That's right. Don't you think they'll get a fright when they hear you're out at night and not tucked into your bed tight? Yes, I'm going to rat on you, 'cause that's just what rats do. Oh, and you are just in time to see the school's defensive line. Stay away from that device. What if you turn out the lights? Just go! Why do you rats have to be so bold? Have you kids even solved the grand mystery I behold? I don't think, more like mystery stings. The talent show will be no more. You kids have really dropped the ball. Come now, Skulls, come out and play. It's time to wreck their day.
Oh man, this is so good.
My face, no!
Not to the face. I don't remember this game. This is the first one.
You're swinging that thing.
My face, no!
And stay down.
My face, no! My face, no! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Stay down.
Leave me alone. Part of the same team?
Okay, guys, who do you think it is? Anna, Coach Hayes, or Mr. Helkin? Miss Helkin. Who is the villain? Anna's the villain? I don't know. I've had people like Miss Helkin I don't like. The coach seems like a cool guy. Also, the coach is voiced by Leonardo. 1987 Leonardo. Come on, guys. It's Miss H.
like the curtains closed on this musical.
Dang it!
What? But where's Ms. Hilkin?
Right here.
She was just scared.
Not me. Whenever I thought the Phantom was around, I ran to protect my most precious possession. A golden square. I won for the performing I used to do. I predict someday Anna will have one too.
But why did the coach do it?
Simple. For the love of the game. He knew he needed a full team to have a chance at winning this weekend's game.
So like he sabotaged the show.
Exactly.
Then the coach hooked himself up to the wiring in the theater, making it look like he could fly.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Well, it sounds like his next play will be a gripping courtroom drama. And the school is finally scarce of scares.
Scooby Doo.
Darn, I wanted it to be the annoying lady. I thought whoever you picked would be the monster. Oh well. Bummer. Welp.
Scooby Doo.
Alright guys, so episode 2 will be tomorrow. That concludes our first stream of Scooby Doo. Some extras, options, codes, videos, rewards. Costumes. Sold. Price for this. Price for Velma. Who in the world would that be? Which... Dang, that's Daphne. Don't know who that is. Shaggy. Probably Daphne again. Hi, Linky. Pretty good. Alright, so more Scooby-Doo tomorrow. Next up is your mystery game, which is Halloween themed. Feel free to guess what it is. I'm not going to tell you, but good luck. Scooby-Doo will resume tomorrow at the same time, around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to it then. I think that's a great time for Scooby-Doo. And Daphne will be on tomorrow's thumbnail. You'll be redirected to the next stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I had fun. Also, I had my mind collectively blown about the voice of Scooby-Doo. And Daffy, thank you for the super chat. The original voice of Scooby-Doo was the Ratchet Hampton J. Pig, Scrappy, Boo Boo Bear, and then he did the Beagle Boys from the original DuckTales. Wow! I didn't know he was the Beagle Boys too. That's crazy. Alright guys, I will see you on the mystery stream. God bless, happy gaming.